from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Chad Patrick.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard.
That's outside.
Look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Liner snagged it first. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled away.
Low middle.
There's the strike. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Cutter. Low outside.
Aye!
Cutter. Middle inside.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Mickey Moniak in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And delivers outside.
Sinker. Low middle. Cutter. High inside.
Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jose Quintana. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Up the middle, Freeman. The throw to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Quintana, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ball 1 there.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Swings through that one. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Freeman tossed to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Fly ball down the line. Lockridge giving chase. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. One pitch and one out. Foul ball. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
Cutter, high inside.
The 1-1.
Aye.
Cutter, high outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Jordan Beck. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Slider, low outside.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
High outside.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air center field. Doyle takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Bryce Terang, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. Right side. Freeman slings to first in time.
Center fielder.
Late swing, fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Up the middle, Freeman. Fires over to first, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field. So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Sinker, low middle.
Yeah.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Tyler Freeman.
Sinker, Middle inside.
Hey!
Sinker. Middle inside.
Just missed.
Cutter. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Low outside. Cutter. Low outside.
The next
That's
offering
it. Ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Slider. Low outside.
That's
That's
a little
ball
bit
3.
low. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Foul ball there.
Slider. Middle outside. Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low outside.
Runner takes off.
Hey!
Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Sinker. Low inside.
Did he
Doyle
go?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and he popped it up. Terang in position. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, number 7. That one lifted to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting ninth, third baseman David Hamilton.
In the air to left center. Doyle on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Arenado whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And it beats him. What a play. Back here at Coors Field. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And there's a foul ball.
Cutter. Low outside.
Struck him out looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Right fielder
Four-seam
Mickey
fastball.
Moniak.
Middle inside.
That clips the corner.
Circle
Oh, and an
change.
0-0 count. Not
Low
every
middle.
strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Circle change. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
For Colorado, short left.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
Swings through that one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Low outside.
Next
Oh,
offering
that's
is
off the plate.
outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off
Nope.
at all.
That's inside.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it back with 2
Low
strikes.
middle.
2-2 now. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for Colorado, the
Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. And he posted a strike.
Cutter. High outside. Cutter. Low outside.
The 0-2. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 4th, Joey Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. First
Ball
offering
inside.
way inside, almost got him. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Brew. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
He's safe.
Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
He's safe. On with a bunt single. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Oh, 1 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman tossed to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the Brewers, center fielder, Baldwin.
And a foul ball. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. So no one on after the sac fly. And here's the first baseman.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. That one not close. Ball 3. On the ground, right side, Johnston. He takes it on his own. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. We go to the top of the fifth. So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one for strike two. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now, Jake McCarthy. And that one fouled off.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one just misses. Ground ball right side, Terang. On to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the number 2 hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Hey!
Out to short, Ortiz. Throws to first in time.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Goodman in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Late with the swing there.
Inside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
Bunting for a hit. Freeman. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Brewers.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag bunt and made it work out.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. 1 for 2. To third. And that's an out.
Up next for the Brewers. Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Just missed. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one miss.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Got him. 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off.
Middle outside.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 0-2. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Number 59 on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air to left center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings through that.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Runner goes again. Hammer, base hit. Lockridge coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers, first baseman, TJ.
On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Save. It was
he's in.
never going to be easy after the misplay. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. David Hamilton now at the plate. And he lays down a bunt. To first, and
He's
he
in
beats
there.
it. Everyone's safe.
Now pitching for
The new
Colorado,
pitcher in the game,
number
Victor
38,
Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that one for strike one.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Out to short. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. So if he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the 7th. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
1 down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Inside, and the count is 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one almost got him. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Brewers, right fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Out towards right center field. Moniak moving under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now 7-3.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Bunting, and it's in the air.
Sinker. Low outside.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Flares it into the outfield. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
that's inside.
attacking these hitters.
Goodman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just misses with that one.
Middle outside.
Inside,
ball
almost
three.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Low inside.
Just missed.
Sinker. Low middle.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Seth Halverson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Terang, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Halverson, a 6'2" righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. On the ground right side to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Center fielder. Baldwin.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Way high with that one. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. On to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And now the first baseman. 1 for 3. And a swing and a bouncer. Foul of first. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Went back to the splitter, and it was back here at Coors Field. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. New
for
arm
the
out of the
Brewers,
bullpen, DL Hall.
Number 37.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Where'd that last pitch
Four-seam
miss?
fastball. Low inside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Colorado,
Circle
third
change.
baseman,
Low
Nolan
outside.
Arenado.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
down, base is empty here in the ninth. Popped up left side. Hamilton under it. And there's two down. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Jordan Beck. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Four-seam fastball.
Ball one.
Middle inside.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. That's the ball game. Patrick with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
'Cause you're always on my